you know, that visual acuity, because we do a lot of Facebook Live where I'm like looking down and then looking up, but...
Lutein and zeaxanthin, I used to talk about the long-term benefits, but clarity of vision is absolutely a benefit that you can expect in the near term.
Thank you, Andrew. Encore look, TS next.
Look how fabulous the ladies look. You know when they're looking that good in their jeans, who's here, right? The Jean Queen is in the house this morning for us. If you're just tuning in, good morning. I'm Tina Jennings. Take a look at these fabulous reviews that people have left when they're talking about how great they feel, how flattering the pants and the jeans, comfortable, quality, on trend. There's gotta be a reason. 14 and counting.
14 and a half.
Million.
Let's get that $500,000 in there. Good morning, ladies.
Jeans have been sold. Diane Gilman, thank you for coming this morning.
Yeah, I'm a morning person, so this is all good.
Is this like your jam?
Yeah. Nighttime, not
so much.
I have always been the one that gets up at 5 a.m. I'm like a little engine. I love it. I peter out around mid-afternoon. So hi, good morning, ladies. We've got some gorgeous items for you.
We're here the whole hour.
Fall.
We're here the whole hour.
Yep.
5 flex payment on everything, by the way, because we're doing that on all of our fashion, our jewelry, our accessories. So this whole hour, take advantage of that. We will, of course, have some of your jeans, Diane. I don't want anyone to think we're going to forget that. We have some Ponte. We have some great picks. But can we start out with something a little different?
You know, it's my favorite season of the year. And if I'm gonna do something like bring you chenille, it's gonna have to be very special. So first of all, it's a gorgeous cardigan with a special novelty rib on it, both sleeve and a bottom hem. Second of all, it is heathered, which is very rare to see in Ponte. And third of all, it truly looks like velvet yarn. The colors are beautiful, the Loden, the black, the navy, the grape, the wine, all of them dyed to match back to our jeans, which you'll see at least one of those DTMs on air. But comfort oriented, wow, machine washable, absolutely. And you know, every October, you're gonna see velvet from us. This is a perfect sweater to wear with velvet jeans as well.
Oh, yeah. That would be, and by the way, the very first time I touched this, Diane, the word that popped into my mind, buttery.
Luxurious.
Oh, it's
really
so
luxurious.
beautiful.
If we can get up close, I've seen a lot of chenille in my day, but I've never seen it, what we call in the industry, marled, which is really another word for heathered. This gives it dimension. This allows you to play with a lot of different colors. So for instance, on the indigo, you could be wearing this with an indigo, a mid-tone, or even a chambray jean. Just beautiful.
And that's the eggplant that you were showing up close. That you had. You want to show these matched
Well, I'm
back?
actually going to show at least one matching jean is good.
There we go.
Thank you.
There.
So you can see where you're dyed to match. Now, why should that mean anything to you? Because first of all, it's very high-end look. Second of all, every fashion predictor says dyed to match, DTM in my industry, head to toe, is the rich girl way to go. So the jeans to match just make the perfect outfit. And we know, for those of you who love purple, we've got it for you in the eggplant. This, to me, is so easy. Do you live in an over air-conditioned world? I don't know, my office is freezing in the summer, fall, winter, and spring. People run around and their teeth are chattering. So you always want to have a sweater like this. Second of all, against the skin, this is simply heaven.
It absolutely is. I'm wearing the Loden color that you were talking about, and this is new this visit. So this is the first time we all kind of are seeing this. By the way, we are going to be live on Facebook. So if you want to talk to Diane, ask her any questions like, hello, does this go with the matching jeans? Definitely come on. Karen, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Michelle says she adores you, Diane, by the way, on Facebook.
I'm so happy to be back, ladies.
Well, it's a special treat to have you for a whole visit. And this is going to be a whole hour with you. I know you've got a couple sprinkles after this, but I want to remind you guys, $56.75 if you're just tuning in. 5 Flex the entire hour with Diane. So please grab the items that you like, put it in your cart. Extra small through 3X is the sizing for this. It is going to be 28¼ inches in the length, which I love the length of this.
It's a tunic length.
Yeah.
So we didn't put buttons down the front of it. We wanted it to be modern looking. I do want you to see that beautiful rib. It's a 10 by 10 rib, which means that it has dimension. It's decorative. Maybe we can come back to me and we can just take a look at this rib because it really is a piece of embellishment on this garment. But look at this velvet surface and what it does. I mean, that just glimmers. Doesn't that look like money? Absolutely. And I love the fit. Extra small through extra large up to 3X. Easiest fit in the world on this. And just that one piece that finishes it all off. Look at it with, I've just put the navy with the indigo with our mid-tone jean. I think that's gorgeous together. And in a way, when you do denim, because you can dress up or dress down, this kind of tops it all off to perfection. So if you want something that's enriched, has a very interesting surface, has a beautiful finish on it with the rib, both on the sleeve and again on the hem. Easy slip on, so easy to take care of, and a gorgeous textural play against true denim. I think this is a fabulous choice. Now, not all chenilles are created equally. You'll almost never see a heathered chenille like this. Why? So much more expensive to make it. When you make a regular chenille, you just take the yarn, you dip it in dye, you're done. With this may have 5, 6, 7 different tonal colors. Each of those strands has to be dipped. Then it's carded together, which means it's looped together to make one thick strand that becomes part of this and the richness of it. So a lot goes into it to make it really its own standalone cardigan jacket that just happens to be a chenille knit.
By the way, the navy in your hand, that is the most popular so far this morning. So that's the one everyone's gravitating to. But you see on the ladies, Annette has it in the load-in. Regina has it on in the black. We've got it in the burgundy. We've got it in the eggplant. And I think the navy's the only one not represented on the ladies out there, which is the most popular of the morning. But I want to remind you, item number 678631. The load-in is the one I'm wearing. $56.75 new. Of course, it's exclusive because that's how Diane does it for us. But I promised at the beginning of the hour, even though we were starting out with the cardigan, we're gonna do the jean. We're doing not just a Diane jean, we're doing the Diane jean. We're gonna get customer pick, #1 virtual stretch, the #1 silhouette in the boot cut. We're getting fall fashion colors even that we've added in. So we've got your the base that everybody loves, and we're throwing in some fall. Because you're so excited about this season, right? Kind of like the feel.
I am not a summer person. I am, I like summer, but I don't like to show my upper arms. I like wearing boots. I love layering myself. Probably hiding my body is better than showing my body. I'm sure a lot of you will agree. But it all starts with a foundational bottom. And once you have, hi Inger, mwah. Once you have that foundational bottom, and Inger's wearing a great dyed to match outfit. Oh, she's kissing. Throwing kisses. Once you have that great foundational bottom, I am fascinated by the fact that virtual stretch, 6,500 perfect 5-star reviews on the fabric alone. That is unheard of in the fashion industry, to be that loyal just to a fabrication. But the ultimate truth is, this is a denim like no other. It is made with supercharged spandex. What does that mean? It simply means we've gotten to a point technologically in the fashion industry where you can use very little spandex, 1 or 2%. You really don't want more, or else it starts losing its shape. It goes out of control. Anyway, and you do it with a spandex that is so vibrant, has such an incredible memory to it, and supercharged means it simply has far more stretch and recovery than any denim has ever seen. Now, no one on earth has, we made a deal with factory, no one on earth has virtual stretch but us. And we called it virtual because it is virtually the stretchiest denim that you will ever have. And it takes color beautifully. Like, you'll see a lot of indigos out there in the market that are kind of dirty looking, kind of a black indigo underlay, kind of muddy, but these are pure. So here's the mid-tone, always to me the vintage with all the enzymes hand rubbed in. Then there's bleached out denim. This is the color of the decade, I think. It is so fashion oriented. So if you're somebody who lives in California or the Gulf Coast states, the Pacific Rim, this lighter tone with deeper tones worn on top, this is your year-round guy.
So and that's the chambray.
And then we have what I really love, which is depth of color. Now, what does this mean? I'm just gonna throw this over. This means that for the black and the indigo, you could sneak these into the office. They look like a tailored pant. You could sneak them into church. They certainly can go out to dinner, but you can wear them casually too. Guess what? Since the day I invented DG2 11.5 years ago, I've never worn another bottom. I've only worn DG2s. I wore it through my illness. I wore it in terms of recovery. Yeah, my skin is definitely, in my body, more sensitive than it was before. But these are just like a baby blanket. They're so wonderful. And the boot cut, you guys, this is where it all began. And you guys always vote this. Your #1 favorite. This is security. This is a gentle slope out that takes care of anything you don't love from the waist to the top of the knee. That slope out for girls that feel they carry a lot of weight in their thighs or their hips, it's a balance.
Yeah.
And you know, the interesting thing is the boot cut has been overshadowed by the skinny for a while. But now on every runway,
are you seeing
even in suitings, the boot cut is coming back. And we, as DG2 girls, say, wait a minute, where did it ever go? It never went anywhere for me. So $49 is kind of a TS price. That is excellent. Can you imagine when we founded DG2 11.5 years ago? All right, we didn't even have, there was no such thing as virtual stretch, there was no such thing as supercharged spandex, but the jean was $49. 11.5 years later, it's $49. So we're offering it to you today in what I love to call the basics. Black with a little bit of whiskering to it. The mid-tone, which to me is always the boho retro favorite of mine. The bleached out chambray. And one color I truly love, and I want to talk about this for 1 second. Oh, actually, I want to show this to you guys on the inside. This, you know what? I'm not very technical in any other part of my life. I still haven't figured out. I put in some kind of European stove and oven. I still, no, I'm not kidding you. After 3 years, I still can't figure out how to use the oven. I still can't. I use my oven as a filing system for bills. No, I'm not kidding. You do too? Okay. So when you do gray, you can do a flat gray. I mean, if you want to be a denim manufacturer who does it the cheap way, the easy way, fine with me. It's just not my DNA for the brand. We take black denim and we will do up to 20 washes on this to get it to the most beautiful, stormy gray. It gives you more richness. It gives you more highs and lows. It makes this much more subtle. Under studio lights, it looks a little bold. But if you're somebody like me that loves the blacks and the grays, and gray is always a major theme, and really this year, along with silver metallics for fall and winter, this is the best gray on the market. And oh, by the way, when you wash these down, can you believe that stretch? 10 inches of stretch in the waist.
It's that
12 inches and beyond through the hips, and the before and afters say it all.
There it is.
We are going to give you a much more generous waist measurement. We are also going to give you a higher rise. We always do other brand on the, it's the same body, a size 10 fit model. I know you find that hard to believe, right? But DG2 knows how to create. If we can go to the next shot, guys, DG2 knows how to create a front rise. Uh-oh, I think they went out and took
There it is.
Oh, they've
There
got
it
a
is.
little, okay, technical difficulty. How to create a front rise that scoops out and holds you in, and a back rise that lifts you up, and how to use that back yoke correctly as a shaping device. So maybe you want to be the other brand body, and you want to have belly spill, and you want to have muffin spill. Okay, I have no comment on that, but I'd like to be the DG2 girl that looks 20 pounds slimmer and 10 years younger. The eggplant, the pine green, which I love.
The force and the red, yeah.
And
there's the plum Ingerhead
and the gray. I'm holding up so many at once. These are, yeah. These are all your fashion colors.
Yep.
So that beautiful shade of scarlet, that pine green, that eggplant, and that gray. If you are a collector, these are going to be great for you. If you are somebody who just considers the jean and says, you know, I don't know, I haven't worn a jean in years. I don't think I have the body for it. We have a saying at DG2. Our jeans are for every body type and everybody. And that much stretch, that much forgiveness in a pant leg, it is phenomenal. You know, when I went through breast cancer treatment, and I guess whatever the medical center I went to gives you all kinds of appetite stimulants, I gained a ton of weight. But I wore my jeans to treatment every week. I was still wearing the same size. Gain 10 pounds, lose 10 pounds. Even more, actually. And you're still in your DG2 size in virtual stretch.
Can you kind of talk about that, Diane? Because I know we're numeric sizing, and if by chance this is your first time buying a pair of the virtual stretch, it is 2 through 16 women through 24 women, but how do I pick what size is best for me?
I would honestly say, ladies, that if you've never bought DG2 before, and you're saying, you know what? I really would. Maybe I'll start with mid-tone. Maybe you remember your great days of youth and you were always wearing a jean. Maybe the jean is when you met your husband, maybe first date. Maybe a jean is when you got engaged. Maybe a jean is when you had your first baby and went away on your first beach vacation as a family, and now you feel totally cut off. You've gone into stores, you've tried on jeans, and you said, you know, I really think I should be a size 8, but you're trying on a 10, really tight, a 12, you are a size 8. Take your dream size. Take the size you believe in. I would go down at least a size from a store size, because nobody in a store not only has this kind of stretch, but we don't make a jean for a 19 or 20-year-old. We make a jean for a 40-plus woman who's had a couple of kids or not, has lived a good life, has had maybe a plate or two too many of pastas, has honestly settled down on the couch and said to herself, I don't know, everybody part when east, west, and south. We're all about not only adding more through the waist and more through the hip. We don't want to punish you. We want to celebrate life, and that is what virtual stretch in DG2 is all about. If you are not a collector, I say start with mid-tone, indigo or black.
That's a good first pair,
If you're somebody who says, you know what, I just love fall, I can't wait. That pine green, that gorgeous shade of crimson red, which is like cranberries at Thanksgiving, that beautiful eggplant, or the gray that I have over my arm, but I'm about to hang up, those are your fashion colors that, to me, are must-haves for the season. I bet you everybody will agree with me. Fall, I love fall because it's still warm, but that cool bite in the air really allows you to decorate yourself. And at the same time, virtual stretch, which is approximately 16-ounce denim, and most of us gals who are baby boomers grew up with like 25-ounce denim. I remember we used to have to go into the hardware store and get carpenter jeans. And I swear to you, I would stand them up. There were no girl jeans. And I would stand them up in my room by myself. They would just stand up. They were so stiff. So we've come a long way. The comfort is here at below $50. I don't know how we do it. Who else as a brand has their #1 fabric at the very same price years later that they introduced it in the best-selling silhouette, best-selling fabric, best-selling silhouette, the best price ever in new colors as well. So that cranberry red, delicious. Yep. The gray, I can't get enough of. I love my gray flannel sweaters with this. You know what you'll do? If you buy one of the fashion colors. If you could pull out the green,
do the forest?
Leave the eggplant out.
Yeah, let's do. There.
So here's your, could you put the chambray down for a sec? Thanks. If you are looking at these fashion colors, pick one you love at $10 and a month to return it. What could be wrong? Here's what I do. I get it home and I go closet shopping. Now that means also I am a closet shopper. I try not to admit that I've been shopping. You know what I mean? Ingrid's looking at me, she's known me for 20 years. But you'll be amazed at what's in your closet that you have not worn, that can be revived by a perfect bottom. So the colors are here, the basics are here, and the philosophy of DG2 is always celebrate aging. Don't punish yourself for it. You know, it's tough enough to grow old as a female. Like, guys can grow old and be half bald and have a big beer belly, and they're all in. Gosh, we just get one white hair and it's like, oh, life is over with. Nope, not with DG2. So if you've never bought the brand before, there's a reason why 14.5 million jeans have been sold and counting in 11 plus years. And there's a reason why, but I'm not sure. We're able to keep it at the same price. But what a great introduction to the season in our #1 fabric and our #1 silhouette, the most trusted silhouette, the boot cut.
And so, again, we have your tried and true, you know, indigo, we have the mid-tone, we have the chambray that you love, we have the fabulous fall colors, the gray, the plum, the red, we have the forest available, all of them available right now. 5 flex payments. So, Diane, really, I could get a couple pair, put it on flex, and get it to that
at $10 each. Maybe you want to buy a basic color, and you want to turn around and buy a novelty color. But There is no good solution in fashion to a new season if you don't have a foundational bottom that really fits you and shows off your body to its very best advantage, so that you can wear a fitted top, a shorter top, a boxy jacket, a moto jacket, a jean jacket, a longer blazer. All of those are going to be accommodated by this jean. You will be amazed. That will be the best $49.99 you ever spent on fashion. And when you think of how often you're going to wear this, it's going to come down to like a penny and a quarter a day.
Absolutely. We are live on Facebook. The ladies are already asking, Claudia's asking about your jeans, Diane. We will have the jeans that Diane has on.
Yeah, we'll do a close-up on those.
I promise you, Claudia, we're gonna get to the jeans that Diane has on, but I wanna remind you one more time about the virtual stretch boot cut jean, item number 078468.
Yeah.
Again, machine wash, hang dry, even get the perfect sizing, average, petite, and tall. But for Claudia, you're asking about Diane's jeans that she's wearing. We'll have a full presentation, but I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of what Diane is wearing so you can look at it on HSN.
It's hand-painted.
Look at that.
It is a new technique. It has never been done before. It is literally watercolor print, but it stays, on top of denim. And I will go through the whole technique. I'm in love with these, and I'll tell you why. I might not want to wear a fully printed jean. Somebody sent me a picture. It was Justin Bieber's girlfriend, and she had on these bright yellow jeans with giant sunflowers all over it. And they said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Not gonna happen."
No, too much. Was it too much?
Doing that. But this, where it's transparent and it's very subtle and it's completely new technique, that I'm all in for. And look at the price. That's just crazy for that kind of artistry.
And that, you have it on in the smoke, right, Diane?
Exactly.
Yeah, so smoke is the one that Diane has on. We'll have a full presentation in just a few moments, but again, you can always start shopping and put that in your cart early.
I'm hiccuping. Who knows why?
You want to do this? Let's do the shirt you're wearing. So it's like a perfect transition back. So we have the twist front knotted top. Again, another new that you brought to us this visit, $33. 27.5 inches is going to be the length. Extra small through 3X is the sizing you'll choose between. Machine wash, tumble dry. On this one, you are looking at the mustard on Sonia right now, and that color looks great on her.
#1 fashion color coming out of Italy, because so many bottoms are in shades of burnt orange and rust now, but I'd love to go over all the colors. I'm wearing the gray, which I think is very beautiful, with gray hair, white hair, or in my case, lavender hair. And I gotta tell you, the hair was a mistake. It was just a shampoo, and I have to say it was pretty funny. I go to a very famous salon in New York because my hair is so hard to handle. Well, at least I have hair again after breast cancer. And they gave me, I said, well, you know, I've got to try and shampoo it at home. And they said, I've tried this shampoo, it's great. And it was purple, and I didn't think anything of it. And I just said, okay, well, it's purple shampoo, it's not white shampoo.
No way.
And then I came out of the shower and my hair was purple.
No, that's a true story.
Yeah. And then everywhere I went, like I was in an elevator the other day at the new famous Hudson Yards, which is the only shopping mall in New York, but it's pretty spectacular. And a woman was in the elevator with me, and she kept staring at me. I was with a group of people. And finally I said to her, "Are you all right?" And like, what? Are you looking at me like, what is, am I flying?
Do I know you?
I mean, what's going on here? And she said, "I can't take my eyes off your hair. I've got to do my hair that color. How did you do it?" And I said, "Just buy some purple shampoo, you're gonna be fine."
You're gonna be fine.
So I love it with this gray.
That's the gray.
And the black, you've got the teal. And the other shade I would have worn would have been the rose. So I wanna get up close to this fabric because it looks like a fully fashioned sweater knit, but in fact, it is a heathered cut, and so, which allows us to give you this great price on it. I love that central pleat so that if you've got more volume across, and God bless you if you do, across the bust line, you've got plenty of room. It has spandex in it. It is acrylic. It will never pull. And you guys who know me know my problem area is all the way through the midriff and the tummy, and that knot at the bottom. This is a heavenly top for me. Now, I can wear this underneath any blazer or jacket, but it also is a top because it doesn't bind me. I can wear it on its own. Ordinarily, and I just didn't bring the accessories this time, I would put maybe a big infinity scarf with it. We call the fabric, and don't let the name scare you too much, we call it woolly bully. Big, I used to do the woolly bully. I know. And that is because it has the appearance of a beautiful cashmere sweater, but without any of the pulling, any of the itch, or any of the overheating. This is a throw in the washer, throw in a dryer, can't wrinkle, fabulous top to decorate and accessorize the way you want it to. And these colors match back to all our autumnal tones in our jeans and bottoms. I love the teal too. I think the teal would look really good on you.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Good with
See
it.
that?
I'm telling you.
This top is heaven. It is so easy to wear. So if you've got a lot of concerns from here to here, that central front pleat takes the eye up and down. It is so slimming. It is so elongating. And then that knot at the bottom always keeps it away from, and the fabric itself does not cling, but it keeps it away from clinging to the body.
Well, this is what Diane has on. So if you've been wondering about what she has on in for the show, this is the top. Item number 671915. Brand new to this visit, $33, 5 flex on everything this hour. So get this one home for $6.60. So I know everybody loves to shop your look, Diane, as we're heading on. So
well,
glad.
I love, you know what? I'm all about head to toe color this time around. I'm not big on color. I'm still learning how to work with my hair. So, I mean, I was a redhead for what, how many years? And then I love this, but it's new. So I'm all about shades of grays are really good for me.
Ponte.
I tried to sneak out of the studio with this, and they came running after me and said, don't you dare. You bring those back. But this will be home in my wardrobe immediately. Now, our Ponte is beyond fantastic. And maybe you've seen Ponte in the stores, and it's probably about 185 grams. That's a weight. And you can see every bit of cellulite, every lump and bump. It's not a pretty picture. How about you get to 325 grams, which means not only is it enriched, but it's knit tighter. You can't see anything through it. This is like wearing a fantastic shaping garment. Then we do something that we'll show you up close called seam forward. That means that the seaming on the sides, you are not getting bulk on your true front profile. It's 3/4 of an inch in, and that means the eye goes up and down. That's where the eye goes to, and you look 1.5 inches slimmer. There is shaping in the waist. Now this comes true to the waist, and the ladies, if you could possibly, Regina, stop gossiping and maybe like do a demonstration, we would like that. The shaping of this garment is all in the waist. So it's got an interior mesh. If you're like me and you have a big waist and you have a poochy tummy, and that is the bane of your fashion existence, hello, we just took it all away for you. I could have 3 pairs of each color in this. Indigo, the purest, darkest French navy. The black, pure again, or the gray. I will live in this for 3 seasons of the year because it's good for spring too. It is a combination of cotton, rayon, and spandex. These are way above and evolved from a normal Ponte that you see. And the price could have a 1 in front of it. I'm not kidding you, and I would pay it because I love a lean silhouette. Why? I love boots.
Right, they'll go in.
I love ankle boots, and these can go in or out, but I also love mid-calf boots. There's a new kind of ankle boot with an 8-inch shaft. They look great with it. I've tested it for all of you. I've sacrificed myself.
You had to go get new shoes.
Yeah, it was so depressing. I had to buy a bunch of new boots, and I'm about to buy, seriously, I'm obsessed with boots this year. And yeah, you said this year, I heard you. And I'm about to buy over-the-knee boots, and the point is, any boot will work with this. Here's the other good news. Throw it in a washer and a dryer. You're looking for figure control. You're looking for slimming, not only through the stomach area, but actually a little lift to the rear, a little scoop out. Yes, thank you. This is phenomenal. When you get this home, ladies, you are gonna be so shocked at the quality of the fabric, the intense care given to the make. To the front, it looks like it has a front fly, but not. Now, you can never put true pocket bags into a pull-on because every time you pull them on, they'll pooch out and create a lot of bulk. So to the back, we've got pockets, real. To the front, you've got illusion of, and this pocket is for real, and you've got your little grommets. But these are the kind of pants where I just stack them up and I just grab and grab and grab, and I want to tell a story. So I live on 5th Avenue, but way upper 5th. And I go down 5th to work every day in New York City. Some of the girls have heard this. And there's a very, very famous building on 5th where Jackie O lives. So you know how expensive it is.
Right.
And a woman walks out of it the other morning, sunny September morning. And she's got on white, shiny spandex pants. And she's got lots of cellulite. And I just like, no. And I'm ready to tell my driver, stop the car. I've got to reach out to this woman and get her into DG2 Ponte because this not only has figure control front and back, but it has a matte finish to it that absorbs light. When you have shiny fabric, it rounds you and shows off everything. And I couldn't believe this woman obviously had so much money to buy anything she wanted. And she was in that, you know, those
$49.07.
Hello, you could look like a totally new, slim, toned you. Well, that I can make you a promise for this. And this is one of my personal favorites.
I want to remind you, extra small through 3X is the sizing you're choosing between average, petite, and tall. We even give you the inseams, 29 at average, 27 at petite, 31 at tall. And Diane, true to size for the Ponte?
Oh, completely true to size.
True to size for the Ponte. Again, $49.07. We have this on this fabulous featured price, 5 flex for everything. Everybody, of course, is joining in on Facebook right now. Everyone wants to tell Diane how much they love her. They're asking, I think, can you give the number to the top that Diane has on? We just got off that, Terry, but if you're just tuning in, 671915 is the twisted knot top that you have on Diane. So if you missed that, that is the top that Diane has has on, and I know some people on Facebook are asking for.
I love the top, and it really is the equivalent of a sweater without being heavy. If you've ever been to Italy and you've shopped fine cashmere, you know, you almost think, well, I should pay more for cashmere if it's heavier and thicker. No, it's the exact opposite. You pay more for cashmere. It has to be a much higher quality when it's thin because the yarn is so fragile, it has to be highest quality. It's ridiculous that this top is $33 and it looks like Italian cashmere, but none of the itchiness or the pilling.
So that's the top. I know they were asking.
Here's my jean.
This is the jean. And so we talked about it a little bit earlier because somebody was asking. This is going to be the classic stretch. This is the painted floral skinny jean. That new technology that you were talking about, Diane, with that
watercolor.
Yes. We have it in several colors. Is that the one you have on right now?
So I have on the smoke.
Yes.
This is, I believe, the burnt orange. Here is the gray with kind of a boho. All of them have a different feel to them. Sort of a boho world traveler, ECOT kind of feel. Here is, this one is the one I really love besides the one I have on, shabby chic. My first apartment when I got into college, I lived in Southern California, went to UCLA. I did the whole apartment, which was one room, in shabby chic. And so that's I love it because it's the most subtle along with the one I have on, near and dear to my heart. And then the two shades of blue, the watercolor blue, which is like giant peonies, and then, of course, the roses. So I'm gonna take the one that you have, and I'm gonna use the one that I'm wearing, and I'm just gonna talk about the technique. So going back to kind of the Justin Bieber girlfriend story, and she looked great, but you know, she's like 21, so she had a print on that was very bright and very bold and very delineated and all over. That's not for us girls. I don't want that kind of attention.
Yeah.
I want something a little subtler, a lot softer. So let me show you these two prints because they kind of say it all if we can get close. Do you see the watercolor effect and the subtlety of this? This has never been achievable before in denim. It is a special kind of silk screening. You have to do it after the entire jean is assembled because you'll note that the jeans are beautifully washed and finished and hand rubbed and look vintage. And that's the other thing I love about these prints. They look so vintage. So when I was a freshman at UCLA, a group of us girls got together and formed a collective. We all loved fashion. And actually one of them was Jim Morrison's girlfriend from The Doors, and that's how I started making clothing for rock and roll stars, denim. And we formed a shop, and we called it I'm a Hog for You, Baby, because that was supposedly the first rock and roll song ever created. One day, Cher came in, and she walked around the store, which is teeny, and every dress was $12, every dress. Well, we sewed them all ourselves. And I heard her scream, Sonny! Sonny comes running in from the white Rolls Royce, which, by the way, had white mink seating. Oh, yeah. White Rolls Royce with white mink. And came running in with the chauffeur, and they bought every dress. Oh, my gosh. But that's how I got into designing for rock and roll stars. And the point of this story is I would take their jeans, I would sit down, and I would hand paint them.
Hand paint them.
And it would take maybe a week, 2 weeks to do. I would draw it all out by myself. I would come in with all these. There was a kind of oil paint you could use that sort of looked like watercolor. And this takes me back to those days. And to be able to do this kind of artistry today on a fully assembled jean, imagine how tough that is to produce a couple of thousand of these. and to do it in a way that's so settled for you guys that I think this is kind of incredible. And it is above 4 stars. It is a customer pick. As we get older, we still want attention, but we don't necessarily want screechy boldness. And a lot of women think a fully printed jean makes them look heavier. So this is just to the front, centered on the legs. I love the orange one, and that one has a t-shirt to match. This is such a beautiful way to express autumn. And guess what? It's our skinny. It fits like a dream. You're gonna get into your normal DG2 size. So if you're a 4 in virtual stretch, you're a 6 in classic. And classic will always make you stand taller and truer. It holds your tummy in, gives a little bit of lift. But this is a denim we grew up with, but lighter weight with spandex. So it's 12 months a year. I don't think there's ever an age cap for artistry and inspiration. And that's exactly what these jeans are. So I'd love it if we could go through each one back here. I love the burnt orange. Well, I was a redhead for years. So I love, and I'm a Leo, I love all those warm tones. You will see how you can wear this with espresso brown boots and toppings, luggage brown, all shades of rust, which is the colors of the year. Then we're gonna go to my jean. That smoke color, possibly the most subtle of all, but absolutely love that. Here you're gonna be able to deal with shades of heather grays, but also roses into deep rose. Any shade of black is gonna work. The gray is all about going back to deeper grays, but also teal blues, which we had in the top I'm wearing, and rust tones. And I wanna go to the blue. This one next, because this one, I planted peonies in my garden. I love that flower. Look at, now that looks, along with mine that I've on, totally, truly hand painted. I just think that if you love natural tones of denim, outstanding. There is the shabby chic. If you're obsessed with that the way I am as a decorating technique, because it makes anybody look lighter and brighter, guess what? That shade of ivory, #1 color in fashion for fall and winter. Wear it with a shearling boot.
Oh, yeah.
A Sherpa boot, right? Wear it with a very light camel-colored suede boot. Yes, I've tested it all.
Again, we twisted her
from
arm.
experience. It was so tough to buy those boots, but you know what? I design clothing. I have all the clothing. I need the boots.
She needs the shoes. She needs the shoes.
And the
that makes sense.
subtlety of it, all the sharp girls in New York are wearing ivory for fall and winter, and of course spring and summer. So this is so year-round, along with this one. And maybe you're gonna wear it with the chunky fisherman sweater. I just bought a white iridescent puffer coat that this would look fantastic
great with.
Yeah. Yeah. So see, it's even gone, this color's even gone into outerwear.
Yeah.
So great way to go. And really and truly, the artistry, when I pulled up an old photo of one of the jeans I had hand painted in my youth, and I thought, could we ever duplicate this technique without hand painting it? Well, we finally did, and boy, did we had to go through 8,000 factories to find one who said, you know what, I think I can do that. So the one jean that does have the matching t-shirt to it will be the rust that you're seeing on the model, and I think that I just love that correspondence of being able to wear top and bottom. This year, I'm all about, and I've never said this before in fashion, I've been in fashion for 40 plus years, I love matchy-matchy.
So now you're saying...
I like it, I love it together. And again, I think that this t-shirt looks really good with that jean as well. It's just the blown up version, but you'll see on all the t-shirts we're about to show you, they've got the sequins all over it. So
and I like that about this, the new printing technique with this, Diane, is that it's in the jean. There's nothing, you can't, you know, feel anything. So if
it's not sitting on the surface, like oil painting.
Right, exactly.
Now, I love oil painting for some stuff, but I really love the subtlety of it.
Yeah.
The other thing I love about it, and I think it always works for us as older customers, is it kind of looks like this was something that was a treasure from your youth. And you've had it forever, and you've never gained a pound, and no body part has ever gone anywhere. And what a miracle, and you're so cool. There is nothing that says you can't be a cool girl in your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, into your 80s.
I hope not.
Well, I'm there as a trailblazer, I have to say. I am there as a trailblazer. So I'm in my 70s, and I will put together outfits with this all day long. And you know something, it's a little tough past the age of 50 to get some attention as an aging female. Let DG2 help you with that. And the compliments start rolling in, the attention of, oh my gosh, that's so unique, where did you get it? And you'll find you feel better. It puts a pep in your step. Oh, people are paying attention to me again. Oh, I'm feeling so much better. So whether you're a size 2 or a 24, whether you're a petite, an average, or a tall, customize your sizing. Go for a beautiful technique, and know that in a couple of cases, we still are able to bring back in the t-shirt that matches. This is a high recommendation for me, and the t-shirt is also a customer pick along with the jean. And you know what? That means you girls gave it.
Yeah.
4 and 5, 4.5, 5-star ratings again and again and again for artistry, for wearability, for comfort, for durability of the denim. It's all there for you in DG2.
They're saying, Diane, you are a special kind of cool. They're so happy you're trailblazing for that. And for $47.39.
It's lonely, girls. Come join me.
For that, for 5 flex payments for, what, $9.48, let the compliments come in.
But also put a little bit of artistry into your life.
Yeah.
And when it is this subtle, I think that it's ageless. And I also think you don't have to feel like you're in the spotlight.
Right.
It almost looks, it just looks so retro to me. Back to a simpler time, back to a happier, breezier time. I think it's that this jean in particular is a deep connection to your youth. Well, at least to my youth.
Well, I was gonna say, maybe somebody had a pair of jeans that, you know, you always say, I really wish I still had
You know,
that.
that's so funny you're saying that, because when I moved, I had, and I better do it again, or I'm gonna be living on the street and my clothes are gonna be living all over my apartment along with my boots. But I gave some of these away that I had originally done, who knew? And I was just saying in my green room, my dressing room, wish I had those back again. But you know what? I don't really need them, because what I'm wearing and these so evoke that.
Yeah.
They're just right. They're just subtle. And I love the classic denim. It is so easy to wear. Well, and then again, I'm a girl who's a skinny girl. I'm a skinny silhouette girl. I love it because I love my footwear. And you can wear these with anything from flip-flops to the highest heel. No more high heels for me.
Even look at the ladies. They're all wearing either shooties, we've got chunky heels, we've got your classic pump, we've got everything.
I don't see a boot. Hello. I see a lot of toes, but I don't. Okay, a shootie is not a booty. Oh, wait a minute. Booty might be the wrong word. We reserved that for Gina, the booty girl.
$47.39, of course, is the sale price today. 5 flex payments. Item number 078236. It's a customer pick. Please go read the reviews. When we're talking about a pant, and every lady knows this, if you love it enough to go tell a girlfriend or to tell other people you love the way it feels,
or you love it enough to actually take the time out of your day and write a review, you love it.
Is volumes, because pants are the hardest thing to love.
Yep.
Okay.
But they help you love yourself.
Oh, yes.
And that's not so easy to do as we age. So I am going to have to run off air in a couple of minutes, but I want to get Tina started on this, because I have to totally change to be here at 10 a.m. for you for a very special segment.
She is hardworking. She's gonna do, but we're gonna
Did I have a choice? Not really. So
we've been showing this, Diane, right?
Okay, this is what we call slub cotton. I'm gonna ask you to come up close to this. First of all, you love a shallow V-neck, because for those of us who put on weight across the chest or the midriff as we age, that shallow V-neck is very slimming. This is gorgeous. That slub cotton is your #1 favorite t-shirt fabric. Look at all the sequins all over it. Now, you could wear this with the matching jean.
There we go.
But you could also just pick this up as a beautiful end of summer layer under a jean jacket, a moto jacket, a blazer on its own. So the burnt orange paisley, beautiful. We've also got it in one of the real colors of fall. If we, look at that.
That's the sand.
Silver sequins on the sand, but shades of wines and teals. Then,
that one?
I love peonies, not sure the name of this, but look at all the sequins. Do you have the name for this?
Jared, is this?
Okay.
I think that one's gonna be the mid-tone.
So we've got, look at all the sequins all over that. And do you guys love this t-shirt? Love, love, love.
Navy.
This is also a customer pick.
Navy.
Then the navy is really global traveler. That looks like something that you would have picked up done in a hand-done way by artisans in Bali. And then for anybody that loves roses, isn't that dreamy and gorgeous? You're gonna love the fabric, love the neckline, turn it inside out, put it in a lingerie bag. I'm running to change. I will see you all at the top of 10, I hope. I leave you alone.
I'm looking to see what you're going to change into.
I am too. It was a pleasure working with you. It's so nice
Diane.
to meet you.
Well, while
I'm zooming off.
Diane goes to change. We're going to look at the ladies one more time. So again, this is the high-low floral burnout tee that we're talking about right now on the ladies. $38.22. I want to remind you, it's 27 inches in the length. Machine wash, dry flat. Your sizing will be extra small to 3X on this one. It does have that high-low hem. So if you see on the ladies, some of them have a kind of doing a tuck, but it is going to be a little bit longer in the end, so we get a little bit more coverage back there. Again, these 3 colors that you're seeing up there, we have several others that are available. Item number 667430. Everything this hour has been on 5 flex payments with Diane this morning. I hope you really picked up everything that you loved because we had that available. Thank you to everybody joining us in on Facebook. We got Fashionetic coming up next.
Sundays are for shopping and style here at HSN. Join me, Callie Northagen, for all the latest in fashion, footwear, and accessories. Watch live on HSN or the HSN app.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us.
Good Eating with Me, every Monday at 5 p.m.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel beautiful in a matter of a few minutes each day. That's why I created Dial 10. I want to give you beauty tools to create that feeling. My mission is to make you feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
Are you ready? Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus, VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695